I mean, we're already seeing some adaptations to this patch, as we've discussed before. We have the Klinks, who has been really going up in favor recently in professional Dota.
The fact that Lycan, he wants to play with the Leshrac, wants to play with these heroes and just take those early fights. So I'd honestly rather them do the standard Deathfall style of Dota, where they get that 1 or 2 items and then they go.
These body blocks coming out from
nice.
DM will secure himself the first blood as he murders 23 Savage.
Oh, look at that. He's like, oh, that was me. That's me.
Face.
I got tipped. I've not seen any Klinks VPL, so maybe on old patch, PL would slaughter him, but the new barrage, it could be the answer.
Carl's going to need some teleports to come in here as fast as possible. The stomp coming here from Zephyr will enable him to stay alive a little bit longer. He's going to be able to bottle through. Save over on the side. Whitemon to fly forward. Can they slow down GPK long enough? Yes, that's the last click coming in from Carl. It's not really.
Here is the mid defense. This is what we're talking about. Does T1 actually value defending this tower? They are using Fortify, Sanking, TPing in. That must mean the Blink's online. The Blink's online. They have the smoke. It's all coming together, Moxxi.
Yeah, they walk their spirit through over here, just trying to get the information. The epicenter starts to get channeled. They're looking for the perfect angle right now. Jumps forward, immediately over onto Nightfall. The swap, though, coming out from Kingslayer. Beautiful job. Are they going to be able to take down the Venge? Yes, they are safe. Forced to run away. The stomp comes out. The egg, everybody just wants to run away from it. So Save now running from 23 Savage, but it's hot in pursuit. GPK going to make sure that he can cover the escape. Over on the side, though, they went and they found Nightfall again. This is not looking good for the Klinks. They need a little bit more damage. The Dragon Slave comes through from Carl. They don't need any detection. And I have a feeling we'll be seeing plenty of pushing going down this area. You can see also the other side of Virtus Pro, they are already getting into position, making sure that they have all the exits and entrances covered as they walk right past Whitemon here. The Icarus dive away. Don't quite have that vision just yet, but this is looking like this tower might be going their way. The smoke play coming out from T1. It's a little Tumbler's toy forward here from Whitemon. Nice little spike coming out from Save. LSA doesn't connect. Go for the shapeshift. DM wanting to finish off the tower. Now they're on the hunt. It's going to be immediately followed up with the egg. Save takes the Laguna Blade to a face. That's got to feel pretty bad, but they do need to back off. This egg is about to pop.
If you've looked at the minimap, there was no one there. A bit weird, but again, didn't really lead into anything. T1.
Swap over onto Whitemon. There'll be no egg. No time for you at all. The Thunder Hide is running its way over. 23 Savage, I don't think they're going to be able to catch him. They have nothing to stop that teleport, but Zephyr is taking some decent damage here from this Frenzy creep. As GPK, he's got the BKB online. He's just going to chase after him, burn away, and should be able to get the kill on the Elder Giant. Just have to be a little bit careful, though. He's dove a bit far, and it looks like he's going to get punished for that green because he is obliterated by Cuckoo. Going with the Yules over on the side. Kingslayer looking for this opening here. It's going to take a little bit. They need just one more hit of damage, or maybe two actually coming from this Venge, but they're not going to be able to find it because he dove too far and they have too much lockdown. So Kingslayer will fall to 23 Savage.
And then Save blinking in again at the tail end of the fight.
Oh, they're still.
Yeah, he came on in.
Okay, bye, Save. You're not wrong. Carl, look at this. A little bit up on the high ground here. They have a tiny bit of advantage. Whitemon dropping over to the side. They see 23 Savage. They're going to try to make the play. The Phoenix going in, though, with the egg, and they use the epicenter over on the back lines. Kingslayer's taking so much damage, so he will fall. Nightfall already dying to Carl. As the egg pops, and DM is forced to run away from the triangle. Save is hiding over on the side.
Like if the creep didn't have this bonus damage, they wouldn't be really instantly keeping it back.
Oh, that's a miniature Ravage coming out as they clean through. They find themselves the true PL. And he is Hex. Swap coming out. 23 Savage immediately doppelganging, running for the safety of the egg. Can he get away fast enough? He absolutely cannot. Kingslayer taking too much damage here. He's going to be the next one to fall. As Cuckoo also getting picked off. Save over here on the side. This goes right back in again. He does indeed fall for this, but they'll be able to go and clean up on Carl. Zephyr with the BKB. It's going to allow him to run, but it's not going to allow him to stay alive. That's another kill for DM.
And that was all because of the Dragon. They're now jumping on the PL top lane. PL thinks he's tanky enough, but he doesn't have the Aegis anymore, which means he just goes down.
Who has to be so careful here. They do have buyback on 3 heroes, but look at this. Look at the split push coming out. GPK over in the bottom lane. He's able to do quite a bit of damage. Nightfall is going to come join him. Lena is back up. Carl looking for the opening. Epicenter starts to get channeled. He's going to cancel it out. The damage, though, over on this BKB Carl, it's a lot. In fact, they'll have to turn their attention now to Nightfall. Another buyback coming out from the Phoenix. They've dusted him. They need to follow up with the LSA. Will connect. They should be able to get this kill, as they'll expend 2 buybacks.
Imagine that. Helm of the Overlord number 2, so it's an upgrade version. Your coach can control it.
All right, well, they're taking Rush, but they're losing buildings as they get the kill on Cuckoo. He bought back, I believe, earlier.
And they got a Rax.
Get the racks. BKB coming out from Carl and Zephyr, but they have the force forward. Splitter coming out. It's just too much damage for GPK to have to deal with. So he does indeed pay for taking that building. It's like they're thinking that they can find DM possibly, who's fighting in the tree lane. Couple munches here. He thinks that it's safe. He's got to be very careful though, because the Yules comes out. Carl setting up with the LSA. They use the Laguna. They should be able to follow up the Burrow Strike here from Ku, and it's a dead DM. I think a feed's a feed, so
yeah, that's true.
Unless you're making an insane amount of space. But Nightfall already pushing into the buildings here, waiting for that moment because they need people to come back. And there's the egg. They get the stun. Save is soaking most of this damage here. They follow up. And they'll be able to get out the Clinks, but Save will die to Carl.
I hate playing against like Bounty Hunter, Visage, these annoying heroes. So when you finally kill them, feels great. VP though, smoking up when the Lycan's not alive. Just gonna find a casual
Oh gosh, yeah, look how fast he melts. I mean, that was just a lot of damage. Well, I'm gonna try to take out Save here, and they'll be able to find it quite easily. GPK looking for this opening. Does have the BKB up and running. They get the stun off over onto the wrong PL here. Nice LSA, followed up with the Laguna. GPK has to run away as fast as possible. The egg does go off over on the other side. It's gonna be the egg again coming out here, as now they're forcing just VIRTUS Pro to run away. Kingslayer taking too much damage. As they'll take him out, they'll take down Cuckoo. And look at this, 23 Savage. He is a big, scary cat, and he turns right back around again. There's so many heroes here. This is a little bit scary. He's got a heart. He really wants to get the kill on Save, and he's not going to be able to do it. He's just too far away from the rest of his team.
And yeah, VP, a lot of damage in a quick momentary moment.
Look at this, the swap over onto Whitemon plus the magic missile, but the stomp coming through does protect Whitemon a little bit longer. Nightfall looking for this finishing off here. Couple clicks though coming out from the vent.
They got the click.
They use the splitter over on the back lines. GPK running around here does take a decent amount of damage here from Carl, and that's not going to be able to hit anything with the Satanic if you're going to be stunned up and just absolutely removed from the game. It's a triple kill now for GPK. Team wipe on the side of T1.
Oh, that's shard on the left strike.
Oh my gosh.
Again, not change at all.
They're just going to finish.
Go for it. Oh, this is it. This is the confident play. Like PL in that position, he would be buybacking under the threat of
Carl
Lina
just
going in.
back. He's got to be careful though because they're just running right after him. Not going to be able to quite land that Earth Spike, but they'll land the split.
Oh, look at this. They know the PL doesn't have
More
buyback.
buyback now.
All right, now get out. Run away. Oh, the Clink's buyback.
Oh, they jumps forward immediately, and they've got the BKB. Ku looking for this opening. All right, they'll be able to take down Save. DM now running out. Ku starts channeling. The swap coming out from Kingslayer. Carl has to be careful. They'll go with the epicenter. It's just Kingslayer left over here on the side. So even if he goes down here, it is, of course, just the support. But they do need to remove him because he's just so darn annoying, especially with those eggs like we talked about.
I respect that, though, from T1 because they can see this bot wave slowly pushing in, and Cuckoo is positioned here very ready as 23 Savage.
23 Savage, he's hunting.
Is he gonna, there it is.
He is hunting this Lycan, and he should be able to get this kill. He's just trapped over the tree. He can't get out.
What's the buyback situation for Clinks? How far away is he? A minute 44, yeah.
They are biding their time. We do get the overwhelming blink picked up now for Lashrek. So more ways to get in the middle of these fights, dish out all of that damage. Oh, geez, all right. We didn't even get a chance to even see him.
In this window where they used Fortify. But T1 expertly, like I said already, found the pickoffs, made the plays, kept themselves in the game. And they do have buyback on Phoenix, so they aren't too worried right now with this middle engagement.
Well, at this point, we might as well hold on for another 9 minutes or so and get to the higher tier items. But oh, look at the jump immediately from Ku. So there's a lot of damage to the epicenter. Save will die immediately, as will Kingslayer. A nice find here coming out from the side of T1.
And of course, at 52 minutes, playing into ET Phoenix Sand King. Contesting Roshan is, yeah, it's not really on the cards, but...
Unless you can just burst down very quickly. Oh, it was a bait coming out immediately with the Sunray Egg Nightfall taking too much damage. They just split him in half, and GPK is also dead. Both of the cores on the side of VP eliminated in a very tidy debate.
T1 are a team, you know, throughout the major, for all the tournaments that they've played recently, you never really count them out. They are one of the best teams, and why they were able to clean sweep and turn around the grand finals of ESL Summer was because they know how to keep themselves in the game and identify one of the better win conditions.
Well, they'll go with the buyback on GPK. You can see how much damage 23 Savage and Carl can output here as they start ripping through the buildings. They need a way to clear out all of these illusions. Spirit Lance tossed over to GPK. Look at Carl, he's just a chain gun down here on the low ground. Safely hitting, being able to take down that Rax. 23 Savage has made his way over to the other tower here. He wants to try to get as much damage as possible as the Clinks is still dead for another 40-something seconds. He does, of course, have buyback, but he's holding it on closely.
Key thing here is the bot dire wave is pushing into the base, so maybe they could set up for some rat play. T1, they have to look towards the fact that top tier 2 is still alive.
Yeah, there it is. Stop. Nice swap coming out here to protect GPK as he goes. He pops his BKB. Kingslayer, though, stunned up. They don't quite finish him, although these illusions are doing quite a number on Kingslayer. Look at this, they're making down to the bottom lane. They've got DM. They're running on in. They need to go home now over on the side of T1. They gotta get there fast because it's going right over. They cancel that. They have the Hex. They should be able to go. They burned down Q. Look at DM. 23 Savage is trying to just fight over here with DM. Whitemon is here too, and they're just munching away over at this Ancient as they just continue. The Sunray coming out. Can they slow down DM? It looks like they're going to be able to take down the Lycan, but he has done so much damage, over half the health here on this Ancient. It is just so scary for T1 with their Ancient being exposed as it is. VP, though, making their way over to this Roche pit. Whitemon's trying to do some scouting. He has to be very, very careful because Nightfall will do that immediately, but they do have an Aeon Disc. Buys a bit more time. Stun comes out. They'll back off. Swap coming out here from Kingslayer. They're gonna just immediately murder the Venge. Does have buyback.
The fourth one going towards T1, and you see VP. They just want to instantly go bottom, start pushing out the lanes. You know, we're chilling with the 4 to 5, but be ready. Bam! The end.
Oh, look the way that they're moving around. It's a beautiful Burrow Strike coming out immediately here. Carl joining into the fight. They'll be able to take down GPK. He's got no buyback. DM now running for his life. He's got that BKB, but it's going to wear out of duration as 23 Savage and Carl are just running after this Wolf, and he's very, very fast, but they need to try to get something here, try any sort of stun. He's starting to get closed in on this chase, though, starting to slow down. They have the Yules coming through. Carl turning back around with the LSA, and they're able to take down DM. This time, though, he does have the buyback. They're trying to take down this Phoenix Eggs as possible, and they'll be able to fight him with 23 Savage joining back in here with the Boots of Travel. Starts chasing after Save, and it looks like he's going to get hexed up over on the back line, though. They do have the Vengeful Spirit. Buyback coming out from the Phoenix. Comes out from DM as well, as Save somehow still alive after everything is said and done. They don't have any vision over here on the side, so Save is going to be able to teleport out.
Oh, that's what's so beautiful about Giant's Ring. I wish there was more items in the game that like manipulated size.
Look at how bitty Sand. Oh, okay, all right. He trades off.
Boo! Is he going for the? Oh, he's going for the Seer Stone.
Seer Stone, yeah. Well, now Sand King is basically, you know, the rock. So
it's interesting. He's going for the Seer Stone. I guess he, of course, he got Octarine shot.
Oh, Save! Finding an opening. The Hex. Immediately, they're going to just try to go and teleport in. Can they do it fast enough? No, they can't. 23 Savage. He's down. Has the buyback.
They used BKBs, though.
They did use the BKBs.
And with the Venge next to them are clicking at it. It is so close.
Oh, they're hunting Save. They're hunting for more, too. There is, of course, a Clink somewhere nearby.
Oh, Save got body blocked by the creep wave.
Got body blocked. He's going to throw out the Hex. Carl immediately turns back around again. But they're already into the base. They use the fortification. It doesn't matter that they're chasing after them here. 23 Savage trying to protect you. They have the egg. They've already gone. They pop. They turn back around.
They're backdooring it.
For the opening. Can they get through it? Looks like, yeah, they'll be able to do it. Virtus Pro are able to eventually take down the Radiant Ancient and secure themselves. Look at those faces. Look at them. They're like, the old bait and switch. We managed to do it, lads.
Oh, what an ending. And yeah,